Hello everybody, today we have a 20-minute slow flow practice for you. And so what that means is we're gonna just be moving mindfully through different poses here on the mat, just getting your body moving. And we don't need any props, but if you would like to grab a pillow or a blanket, by all means, pause this video and go get it now. You can really use those to support your knees if you'd like, or also just to get cozy on the mat. I'm all for it. So we're gonna go ahead and get started here. We're gonna get started on the back of the mat in an extended child's pose. So I want you to bring those big toes together, opening up your knees, and then we're gonna sink our chests down to the mat, stretching out our arms in front of us, dropping that forehead to the mat. We're gonna go ahead and sink in here. So maybe we take an inhale just to sigh it out. Letting go of the day thus far. We're going to go ahead and find a deep breath here. Maybe you find your yogic or your ujjayi breath. Inhaling and exhaling through your nose. Dropping even deeper into the mat. Finding your breath. We'll go ahead and find stillness here. If you would like to set an intention for today's practice, now's the time to do so. It can be something physical, mental, spiritual. Anything you'd like to think about for these next 20 minutes. On your next inhale, I just want you to bring that left arm underneath your right, maybe resting onto your left ear. Finding a shoulder stretch here. Breathing into it. Just taking some time to observe how you feel. We'll go ahead and take one more cycle of breath here. And on your next inhale, we'll switch those arms. So my right arm is going to come underneath my left. I'm going to rest on to my right ear. Breathing here, stretching out that shoulder. Maybe sinking a little bit deeper if you can. Finding one more deep cycle of breath before I bring my right arm out of this little twist. And I'm going to come forward, sliding onto my belly here. My legs come straight behind me. I press into my forearms here. We're going to find our Sphinx. So you have two options. You can bring your feet hip-width distance apart or together. It's up to you. When you bring your legs hip-width distance apart, you're going to protect your lower back just a little bit more. So if you're new to this practice, go ahead and spread your legs to your hip distance. We're going to press into our forearm, press into our pelvis, press into our feet, and inhale to rise. Open up that chest. Pressing into those forearms. Melting those shoulder blades down your back. Finding your Sphinx pose here. Let's go ahead and do some soft movement with our neck. Maybe shaking our head no. So shaking our head right and left. And maybe more shaking our head yes. Moving that head up and down. Good. Let's exhale to drop that head down. We're going to push into our hands, tuck those toes under, and come up to find our tabletop position. So we're going to bring our hands underneath our shoulders. Our back is flat here. And we're going to find just a few cat-cows. So inhale to drop the belly, open the chest, looking forward. Exhale, we round and curve, looking towards those thighs. Again, let's inhale to drop the belly, open the chest, and look forward. Exhale, we round and curve. You can stay here, finding movements that work for you. Or we could start to take circles with our shoulders, with our hips, maybe closing your eyes here. It doesn't matter what you look like. We're just working out the kinks, feeling where we have any tension in our body here, having fun with it. Just really observing how you feel today. Breathing here. If you find any tension, maybe you stay there a little bit longer, stretching into that part of your body. And when you're ready, we'll come back to that neutral table. We're going to walk our arms out in front of you, tucking those toes under. We're going to drop our hips back and then raise them to the sky, finding our downward facing dog here. So pedaling out those feet, dropping one knee and the other. Breathing here. Maybe we bend our knees to straighten our back, bringing our chest closer to our thighs here. And then dropping our heels closer to the mat. We'll breathe here, just observing how we feel. Before looking forward and walking our feet in between our hands. We're going to go ahead and bend our knees as generously as possible, bringing our stomach and our chest to our thighs. We'll go ahead and bring our hands behind our ankles. Forward fold position. Inhale, let's halfway lift, so flat back, flat legs or straight legs here. Exhale, we'll drop everything down. And now we're ready to inhale, taking a big inhale. Our arms come up above us, looking up above us. And exhaling those arms down into your mountain pose. Pressing into those feet, tucking that pelvis under, looking forward. We're going to take a little flow here, so moving mindfully, moving with our breath. We're going to take a big inhale. Those arms are going to come up above you. Exhale, we'll swan dive those arms back, dropping our chest to our thighs, finding that forward fold from before. Inhale, we'll halfway lift. Exhale, we'll drop our hands to the mat, stepping that left foot back, dropping back onto that left knee, untucking those left toes, and inhaling up to a low lunge. Breathing here. Let's go ahead and exhale that left hand down to the mat, opening up to the right side, looking up to your right hand, twisting here. We'll go ahead and drop that right hand down, tucking those back toes under, bringing your right leg to meet your left, plank pose. So trying to find softness through these forceful postures. We're relaxing our face, relaxing our neck, but pushing firmly into our hands. We can go ahead and drop the knees if we need to, dropping everything down onto the mat, coming to your belly. Your hands are in line with your chest. You're going to push that pelvis into the ground, push those hands into the ground. Inhale to come up to a baby cobra or cobra. Exhale, we'll drop that forehead down. Tuck those toes under. Let's just take it through tabletop. Raise those hips back to come up, downward facing dog. Breathing here. Finding any movements that might feel good for you today. You can continue to pedal out your feet if that feels good to you. We're going to take one more deep cycle of breath here before looking forward and slowly walking, jumping, or bringing your feet in between your hands. here. We're gonna bring our body down, bringing our chest into our belly and our thighs all together, and bringing our hands behind our ankles. Forward fold from before. Inhale, we'll halfway lift. Exhale, we'll forward fold. And inhale, we'll take it all the way up to the sky. Finding your mountain here. Breathing here. Just taking a second to observe how you feel. We're going to take it to the other side. So let's go ahead and inhale those arms up. Big stretch up. Exhale, we'll drop that chest to the thighs, bending your knees as generously as possible, coming into that little forward fold. Inhale, we'll halfway lift, flat back, straight legs. Exhale, we'll drop those hands down. This time we're going to bring our right foot back, dropping onto that back right knee, untucking those toes. Inhale to come up, low lunge. Taking a breath here, opening up through those hips, stretching out that spine. Exhale, we'll drop that right arm down, opening up through the left, taking a twist here. Breathing here. We'll go ahead and drop that left arm down, tucking those toes under, and coming back to our plank pose. Breathing here. Let's go ahead and slowly drop those knees, dropping down to our belly. We'll untuck those toes, bringing ourselves so our hands are in line with our hips, pushing into the pelvis, pushing to the hands, coming up, cobra. Back bending into it here. Opening up through that chest. Exhale, we'll drop the forehead down. Tuck those toes under. We can come through tabletop or from plank to downward facing dog, raising those hips high. Breathing here. Just observing how you feel. Let's go ahead and look forward. We'll slowly walk our feet in between our hands. Coming to our forward fold. So bringing your stomach, your chest to your thighs. Inhale, we halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, we forward fold. And inhale, those arms come all the way up, looking up above you, finding your mountain here. Let's go ahead and do that all one more time. Inhale, the arms come up. Exhale, we swan dive our hands down. Your chest and stomach come to your thighs. Forward fold. Inhale, we halfway lift. Exhale, we forward fold. We're going to go ahead and bring that left leg back, maybe dropping down onto our knee like we did before, or coming straight up, high lunge. Breathing here. Really noticing how you feel. Exhale, that left arm comes down, opening up through the right, looking up to the right hand twist. We'll exhale that right hand down, coming into our plank pose. We could drop down onto our knees or stay in plank to come down all the way to our belly. Untuck those toes, push into your pelvis, push into your hands. Inhale up to your cobra position. Exhale, that head comes down. Tucking those toes under. You can come through tabletop or straight from plank to downward facing dog. Stretching out your back, bringing your heels closer to the mat. Let's go ahead and find stillness here. Inhaling and exhaling through the nose. We're going to look forward to step, jump, or hop those hands in, or those feet in between your hands. Finding your forward fold here. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale to forward fold. And inhaling those arms all the way up. Breathing here. Dropping those arms to your side. We'll take a moment here in mountain pose, finding your breath. Just noticing how you feel. And when you're ready, we'll take it to the other side. Go ahead and inhale, those arms come up, looking up above you. Exhale, we'll swan dive those arms up, dropping our chest to our thighs. Inhale, we can halfway lift. Exhale, we'll drop back down. Good. This time we'll take our right foot back, maybe dropping onto those right knees, or coming up, high lunge or low lunge, wherever you are. Straightening those arms above you, sinking into your hips. Exhale, that right arm comes down, that left arm comes up, twisting and looking up to your left arm. Exhale, we'll bring that arm down. Finding our plank position, dropping down to our knees or staying where we are to drop everything down to the belly. Bringing your hands in line with your chest, pushing into your pelvis, and inhaling to come up, cobra pose, looking forward. Exhale, that forehead comes down to the mat. We'll tuck those toes under, coming through tabletop or straight from plank to downward facing dog. Breathing here. Inhaling and exhaling through the nose. Finding what feels good, stillness or movement. It's your choice here. Let's go ahead and look forward to step, jump, or hop those feet in between your hands. We'll inhale to halfway lift. Exhale to forward fold. And we'll take one big inhale here, looking up to the sky, coming to mountain pose. Let's go ahead and bring one hand to our heart, one hand to our stomach. Feeling our breath here. Maybe slowing down our breath a little more if we need to. We're going to drop down onto the mat, so coming to a seated position, coming to bring your back to the mat. We're going to just take a little supine twist here. So we can bring both knees up to our chest, giving ourselves a big hug here. We're going to go ahead and drop both knees over to the left side. I'm going to raise my right arm high, dropping my right shoulder to the ground and looking over my right shoulder. Breathing here. Just noticing how you feel. When you're ready, we'll inhale to bring those knees up towards center, giving yourselves a big hug. Dropping those knees to the opposite side. So my knees fall to the right side. I'm going to raise my left arm high, dropping onto my left shoulder, looking over to my left hand. Twisting. Noticing how you feel after this practice. Feeling yourself fully supported where you are on the mat. We can go ahead and inhale to come back up to center. We'll take a happy baby, bringing our arms in between our legs, gripping those feet, and we'll kick one leg up and the other, opening up our hips, pressing that lower back into the mat. Maybe we rock left and rock right. Breathing here. Let's go ahead and let everything go. Sigh it out. Straightening those legs out in front of you, taking up space here, finding a Savasana. So your arms are by your side, your feet are open, and feeling your body fully supported on the ground beneath you. You can go ahead and close your eyes just to stay here for a bit. If you have time, I invite you to stay here for a while longer. But if not, thank you so much for joining me on this practice. I hope you're feeling good, and I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.